Manipulation tactics to use on a healed individual. Now, this is method 2, the being fixable method. Now, where a lot of people go wrong on this is they think that you can simply just be scum and things are going to work out for you. Well, that is part of it. There is much more nuance to it. Like, if you're just simply scum, some of these people aren't going to want to deal with you. The key part is to know what flaws are deal breakers and what flaws aren't deal breakers. Examples: if you talk about not being loyal, that's probably going to be a deal breaker. But if you talk about struggling with communication, it probably won't be. But the real key part with these flaws is to mention that you have them, but never actually show that you have them. What do I mean by this? I mean, you can say something like, yo, full disclosure, I'm not the best at communication. However, when a situation arises where you have to communicate your ass off. But while you're communicating, say, I know I'm not the best at communication, but I am trying. I hope, I'm doing okay right now. And you can always swing this into some pretty natural sounding love bombing. Like me, for instance, I'm a bad texter. So whenever I do this, I'll be like, yo, I'm a horrible texter. And the response is always, well, you're texting me just fine. And I'll be like, it's different though.
So I'm not saying that man is a narcissist, but if he is, he's a very self-aware one. And of course, if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. A lot of people ask me, do narcissistic, toxic people know what they are doing? And you see right there, that man right there, he knows exactly what he is doing. That person knows what he's doing. Just like a lot of narcissistic people will do, they study people. They practice techniques and things like that. If this doesn't work, let me adjust. Let me readjust on the fly and things like that. And does this stuff work? Yeah, it works all the time. It absolutely does work. That's why you see a lot of people have shared and saved his video. Like over 30,000 people have saved his video to try to study and use his techniques on people. And you notice I didn't say on women or on men, on people. It works on people in general. With that technique right there, you are making people feel special because it seems like you're going above and beyond to understand them, to communicate better, to text better and things like that. So that person feels special. Like, you texting me just fine. He did another couple of videos where he says, oh, I'm not trying to hurt people. I'm just trying to tell people how to do what they need to do. He just used the word love bombing. So he's very self-aware of what he's doing, y'all. And this is not an attack on that person. That's just manipulation. It is what it is. He also posted this video about learning how to make people cry on purpose.
This is exactly why sometimes I put myself in a position to see someone genuinely cry, so then when they fake cry, I can tell the difference. And it's not as nefarious as people want to believe.
He tried to downplay what he said. He's like, well, it's not as nefarious as y'all make it seem out to be, but you know that it is. To intentionally get a rise out of people and affect their emotions in such a way to make them cry, so you know if they're being fake or manipulative, is oof. A lot of people, narcissistic people, think that you are trying to manipulate them with your tears because that's what narcissistic people do. They manipulate you with their tears. Again, not an attack, just an observation. Hope